Hello and welcome to the whatcar.com podcast.
This week I've had a chance to drive an all-electric car based on a Citroen C1.
Ewan Doig tells us about life with What Car's Car of the Year, the Ford Fiesta.
And we've got some great news from Aston Martin, Audi and Lord Mandelson. Aston Martin has unveiled the first fully finished 177 supercar at the Concorso d'Eleganza in Italy. The 700 brake horsepower V12 supercar will cost about £1.2 million. £1,198,000 if you have scrappage. If you like the Audi R8 but you want to top up on your tan, don't panic, a convertible version is on the way. Audi has confirmed the soft top will go into production in about 2011 and it will probably cost from about £85,000. Car manufacturers had a meeting with Lord Mandelson this week to discuss the finer details of the scrappage incentive. Manufacturers tried to convince Lord Mandelson that they shouldn't have to include their entire model range and lose money on cheaper cars, and also to get rid of the MOT stipulation. After all, what's the point in getting a car up to scratch for an MOT, fitting new parts, and then just binning it? We'll have all the details on the scrappage scheme that week, so come back to whatcar.com then to find out how it affects you. This is the all-new, all-electric C1 EV from the Electric Car Corporation. It can do country lanes, but it's also very at home in town, of course, especially London. Yes, London really is the place to be if you want to take full advantage of the C1 EV's benefits. You won't pay congestion charge for a start, which is a great saving, and you should also be able to find some free parking spaces. Congested stop-start traffic is also ideal for the C1. Although it can get to 60 miles an hour, it's probably best below these speeds and can reach 30 miles an hour in about 3.7 seconds. Everyone should also give you a pat on the back, as there are no emissions from your exhaust. There's no NOx, there's no CO2, and there are no particulates. So how far could you escape London if you wanted to? On a full charge, which takes about 6 hours and should cost you about 90 to 95p, the Electric Car Corporation reckons you could get between 60 and 75 miles away from the capital. With 3 of us on board, the C1 EV was a little sluggish to respond. The regenerative braking system on the car was also very aggressive, but this is a prototype and Martel promises that production cars will be much better. Let's hope so, because our prototype overheated. Power output dropped, and it made progress away from a set of traffic lights uphill almost non-existent. Getting across 3 lanes of Park Lane back to the Electric Car Corporation's base was also entertaining. If production cars are improved, the Electric Car Corporation could have one of the most compelling electric car offers yet. At £16,850, it's significantly less than a Fiat Doblo Microvette, which costs from £44,000, while the Tesla is above 80 grand.
Hi, I'm Ewan Doig, What Car's acting deputy editor, and here we are enjoying a lovely sunny day in my long-term Ford Fiesta 1.6 ZTEC S. I've been running this car for the past 4 months, and at the moment we're on our way to a Ford dealership for the second time in that period. Don't worry though, it's not the car's fault, it's just a matter of wear and tear. We're here at G Kingsbury in Hampton to have a new alloy wheel fitted to the car. It had an unfortunate incident with a pothole, and so I'm standing here 140 pounds lighter, but with a new alloy wheel fitted, just a matter of a day after I phoned them up, which is good service in anybody's book. This isn't the first unfortunate incident the car suffered. The first one was caused by an errant pigeon, which lost its sense of bearings, flew into my door mirror, removing it, killing itself and costing me £260 in the process. So if you add that little lot up, it's over 400 quid, which is enough to make anybody's wallet wince. So despite these little niggles, neither of which was the Fiesta's fault, it's proving a fantastic car to live with. It's great fun to drive, it's dead easy to live with, and with an average of almost 40 mpg, it's cheap to run too.
That's it for this week. Come back next week for lots more.